It happened again. Somebody sent me another anthology of their short stories showcasing their versatility and their ability to be fucking insanely creative, making me jealous in the process, but also pissing me off because, of course, every single story was a banger, so I had to make a shit ton of notes for every fucking story. I'm looking at you. Jeez. I'm looking at you. Mandated Smiles is a collection of his short stories. Everything you have in there, from a vengeful ex-girlfriend who's been cheated on and so sends spiders after her cheating asshole of an ex. There is Smiles, Mandated Smiles, which actually covers how, like, this horrible epidemic of monsters has broke out, where if a person is not wearing a smile, they get brutally ripped apart and murdered. Then you've got this guy who goes out and kidnaps a kid and chops up his missus in meatbag, and then you've got a fucking bartender that gives you a lowdown on a girl who was accused of witchcraft, and it's just batshit crazy how many good stories are in this fucking collection. I literally sat there and there is some thought-provoking shit in there. It also has a lot of underlining, like, moral, subliminal messaging in there, like, yeah. There's one in particular where it's talking about Commodified, I think it's called, and it talks about a girl who's basically selling herself, not in the sexual terms, but a piece of herself. Like, you scan the QR code on her chest or back and you get 10 seconds of what she was feeling and doing at that time. You get that part of her and take her away with you, and companionship with that. That just, I mean, it's a dark concept to think that you can literally give pieces of yourself away like that. And it also kind of brings into question about AI technology, like, how bonkers would it be if your hologram was like 10 seconds of hologram, but it became sentient enough to understand that it deserved to have its own perception. Shit like this made the collection so intriguing, and there are so many creative points in it. It's like the story could have took one turn, but he ended up shifting it to another. Although this is also the author of Entombed, so this is where dreams are entombed, which was a cracking story, so I didn't expect that it would be any kind of misses in that collection. I didn't think there was one I wouldn't like more than the other. They all held their ground, and they all had a kind of superior feeling to them. Like, I love, you know me, my revenge stories always hit highest for me, so Heart On, Raging Heart On, her. That one definitely hit hard because we've all been cheated on by some jackass or some bitch. And this one is basically the heart is going all out to tell you that you can do better and that you shouldn't be sad and mopey and shit, and you should get some fucking revenge. Do you know what I'm saying? That's another good story. I've got to admit, though, Stranger's Tale probably has the highest on my list in terms of, I love the narrative. Narrative? Oh my god, my English. I loved the narrative of that particular one because you do feel like you're listening to a barkeep. You feel immersed in that atmosphere. The storytelling, the way that it's done so uniquely, and learning about about what Claire, this poor girl, went through, and then trying to decipher the reality of what happened and the rumours that could have completely spiraled, that you kind of don't want to believe the rumours because that's what got this girl in the shit in the first place. Do you know what I mean? But honestly, just banging collection. Absolutely incredible story ideas. Really freaking creative. I don't see this author going anywhere anytime soon because that was a brilliant showcase as far as I'm concerned. So, yes, very good work, good sir. I'm very, very impressed with it. And you better be bringing some more out now because I've got some high expectations for you, good sir. High. High.